I'm from Holland. It's almost 11 o'clock in the evening. I like to talk about idol worship. Stop it, folks. What? I don't understand. An idol, a cutting image, a wooden image, what does it do for you? Please tell me. What does it do? Does it save lives? Does it heal you? I can tell you, folks, when God did come to me, I did have a problem in my head. You know, my head was spinning around for 20 years long. And the doctors told me it will never be healed, because it will stay forever. And I told my doctor, whoa, I'm not so happy with this, but well, I need to live with it, so I tried to do my best. So I was dizzy all the time. Listen good what I say. I was dizzy all the time. My life was worth nothing anymore. I even don't want to live with this dizziness I did have. Now God did come to me. Suddenly. I didn't know God. I did hear from Him that He exists or don't exist. I don't know. But God come to me and let me know that He exists, and He's very real. So that was wonderful news. He gave me the mouth to speak, and that's why you hear me speak here on the internet. But I will speak to you also when you are on the street. If you ask me, if you like to know things, if you need help, or love, or wisdom, or whatever. If I can help, I help. But I did not ask God. I asked God nothing. When God did come to me, He filled me up with love. And I told God that I am very happy with the love. But by this love, I get the knowledge. I did not ask for the knowledge, but I get it. I told God, Father, I am happy with your love. Only. Only your love is the most important thing you can give me. And God gave it to me. But God did give me knowledge. He made me a wise boy, a wise man. And I started to feel this wisdom. Wisdom of God is beautiful, folks. But I did ask God nothing. I did ask God not to come to me. Nothing. God did come to me. He was knocking on my door. I did never knock on his door. He saw me and he did something beautiful with me. And here I am, working for God. I never thought that I will do this in my life. Speaking for my Father, the God of Abraham. Fighting for my God. Giving the words to you, people. I never know that God will come to me and give me this privilege to be his relative, his son, his family, his boy. But he did do this, so I'm happy. You know, every day I live happy. But when I look in the world, well, the world is not so happy. And then I start to think, and I start to talk with God. It is not fair. People are dying, and we looking at the TV, and we eat and drink, while we see people dying. It let me stop, eat and drink, folks. It makes me sad. So every time I throw away some food and drink, then I think about these people. Then I ask God, send it to them. For they don't have nothing. And I got everything what I need. I'm born this way. So God saw me do this and think like this with my good heart and soul and my little mind, knowing about nothing. God come to me. He gave me a big explosion in my head of knowledge, folks. But he did do more. One given day, it will become hot here in Holland. I told my father, oh father, please, it will become so hot today, I will become so dizzy that I will drop down. And on that moment, when I told this to God, I did not ask God to heal me, but God directly come to me, and I feel that He put something between the dizziness in my head, where the dizziness always starts. I feel that He put something between it, so that the dizziness try to go through it, but it's a wall of bricks, and it cannot go through it. This is what I felt, and I did ask God nothing. I was walking with this problem, and I only told God, well, today it will become a hot day, my Lord. I think I'm going to drop down. I think I'm going to fall down. And God directly come to me, and He healed me, folks. He healed me. Now, tell me, what is your freaking idol worship troop doing to you? Listen, God will come and He will take away all the dirtiness of you people. All your freaking images. There is only one God, and that's God. And God did heal me. What does your idol shit doing to you? Heal you? Listening to you? You are praying for something what don't live? Something you make with your own hands? Wake up, folks. What does it do for you? When you die around your cotton image. You think when you die and you worship God, that you will float around God? That God will let you die? Really, people? Do you think so? You are very freaking wrong. He will protect you. Now I did warn many times, folks. But if you do not listen, what can I do? What can I do? You know, I go to people's house and people let me in and I see cutting images in the house. And I say to these people, I need to get out. And you need to take away your dirtiness in your house. Because your house is full with dirty spirits. And the people did not listen. I told these people, at night, you will wake up with pain and problems and itchy things. And more problems will come. The people still don't listen. Where I come home, the people still don't listen. So the mom fall from the stairs. The daughter come and she told me, my mom did fall from the stairs. And I told her, I will come look at her. So I did go. I told her again, take away the dirtiness out of your house. Because I told you a day before that this will happen. But if you don't listen, people, you need to feel. And people think still that I make jokes. But I work for God. I cannot make or allow any joke, folks. I need to speak like it is. I cannot lie. And I won't. Because I work for God. I'm a child of God. And God chose me. It is not me who chose God. It was not me. I did not look for God, but God did look for me. And now I'm knocking on the door like a little boy who is always on his door and knock. I am that little boy. Who knock on his door. And I'm knocking a lot of times because I'm a little spoiled boy of God. I'm spoiled by God. God let me in all the time. I feel like a little boy in a candy store if I am with God. And I start to eat his candy, and his candy tastes different than what you people got here on earth. And I taste all his fruit. I'm spoiled by God with his candy. I love his candy. I'm like a little boy in a candy store, together with God. We eat, we taste, and we love. You know, folks, I'm changing. I did ask God, Father God, please give me the looks like you. I want to look like you. I want the color of the hair my father had. And you know what, folks? It started. God is changing the color of my hair. You think I'm lying? Watch me. Watch me. Do you know the color of God's hair? Because there are many people who been to heaven and they saw hell and all these kind of things. Did you see God? For real? Do you know the color of his hair? Do you know what God looked like? Who God is? What God's power is? What the love of God is? Did you ever feel it? The love of God? I felt it, and I cannot explain what the feeling is. It's like I cannot explain. It is too difficult to explain because everything is in it, in this love. And it is everything what I don't feel by you people. If you give me love, it feels like love. But when God gives you love, it feels like something come to you and it is unexplainable. And it's much stronger than the normal love that human give. It's so powerful. And the knowledge God gave. Whoa. Whoa. But today I talk about idol worshipping. Stop it. Stop it, or God will destroy it himself. And you don't want this. I told you folks, you don't have to be with God. It's your own choice. But don't be against God. And that's not your own choice. Because this will break you. If you are against God, you must die. You surely will die. If you are against my Father God, you will surely die. Really die. And will God kill you? No, folks. No, there is something else what will kill you. It will kill you anyway. Even if you are on his side, he will kill you. I'm warning you, folks. If you are on the side of the devil, he will kill you. It's the only thing you know. Hate. And God knows both. Hate and love. But the devil knows only hate. Or he will give you hateful love. But it always got to do something with hate. Because he is very hateful. And he hates God. He hates God. So this is about idol worshipping. Again, stop it, folks. Stop it. Take it away from you. Because it brings more dirtiness on this planet than you ever will know. You don't know what stories are behind this kind of thing. Blood sacrifices and all these kind of things. You don't know what's behind it. You don't know the dark powers. It can make you very ill and it can kill you also. Well, I did warn the folks. I sometimes come into that house and then I tell them, take away that shit. And then the mom say, no, I did buy it there and I keep it. And I told her, yeah. And the daughter is only laughing. She thinks it's funny. But she is walking with big itchy toes. And every night she wake up because her toes are itchy and swollen all up. I told these people, take it away. They don't listen. So they must feel. They need to feel. I don't like it when her daughter come by my door and say that mom did fall from the stairs. And that I have to come to feel if everything is alright. I did warn these people. They don't want to listen. Then they have to feel. If I don't listen to God, I will feel also. God will give me a little reminder so that I will wake up again. Because if you don't listen, I very well know that you need to feel. So I'm listening very good to God. And I'm not scared of God, because He is my Father. I love Him. I never have to be scared. I'm a child. I'm His child. But I need to listen. If I was you, folks, start to listen. Because the Father will come. And you don't want to be there. That's one thing I know for sure. My Father will come. And you will not like it. And I hope that you are not there when God comes. It's got nothing to do with making you scared or something, And the children of God never have to be scared. Not for the biggest man on earth, because for God we are all little. And when a big man come to me, big muscles and think he is something big, then I will tell him, well, you are a big man, but for God you are little. We are all little. And God sees that a lot of people don't listen. I'm here to wake you up, folks. Start to listen before it's too late. End time. End of the age. End of the world. End of life. Because this planet will die off. And that's the sad news. This planet will die, folks. Little by little. And who will kill the planet? You. You will kill the planet. You people who are not with God, you will kill the planet. There are many devils here in this world already. Because there is a portal, folks. It's open. It go open in end 2012. The 21st, 2012. This portal did go open. And that all the children of God must have feel something, that they did open something. A few days later, God came to me. I think it was 26 or 27 of December 2012. God came to me. Or maybe it was on my birthday, 28th of December 2012. I don't know exactly the day when God did touch me. I did also not go directly to the internet to start to tell my stories, what I get from God in visions and dreams. Because first I did get my visions, and then God told me, start to learn on the internet. So, and then I did go to the internet. But the first few days I was with God, and God showed me, gave me a lot of knowledge, things I never wake up for. The church, Bible, God, belief, Jesus, church, baptism, the devil, evil, lies, murder, war, stones, stars, sun, moon, God, and his stories. And then suddenly God knocking on my door. And he touched me. He changed me. And now I'm talking like this. My head is full of stories. And do I get it from the Bible? No, I get it from God. But some stories in the Bible are true, eh? Well, they are close. It is not the full truth, but it is close. But it will be different than you all think. And this is what is not standing in the Bible. I'm telling you folks, when it is God's time, then it is time. The word from God, you need to hear it from Him. So when God did come to me, I have 2 Bibles. I told my Father God, Father, can I take away the Bibles now? And God was quiet. And He gave me the feeling that it was okay. So I wrap it up and put it somewhere. I told God, my Father, if it is still there tomorrow, then I will take the books back. And the next day I look and the books are gone. They are taken away. The children of God don't need a Bible, don't need a church, don't need to be baptized, don't have to listen to you people. They only will listen to God, because these are God's real children. God did touch them, and they will know only God, and not what's around it. So God told me, don't trust no one and don't trust nothing, my son. I told God, well, that is not so difficult. I can do that. But it's more difficult than you think, because the devil is tricky, and his people also are very tricky. And they are very provocative and sexy. And you think that it is love. but it is the wrong love. It is the love that makes your children sick. What make your little children like the same like they are. They want it this way. And it's working. Because internet is a very dangerous place. It is the most dangerous place I ever saw in my life. Internet. Your camera is your evil eye. What stupid things you do with it is your own stupid business. If you want to go naked on it, do it. Do it. Because you will be the fool of the people. And I'd rather be the fool of God. I am listening only to God. It's the only way. And the devil? Well, he got many ways. And you know what it is with this devil? If you taste his sweetness, then when you swallow it, you will feel very bad. So I explain who the devil is and how he works. So he gives you some candy and you eat it. And it tastes very well. You never tasted before. It tastes very nice. But when you swallow it, you become sick. And it goes through your whole body. So watch out. Taste the fruit, but don't swallow it. It's the most important thing I can tell you. You can taste the fruit, but don't swallow it. Because the taste will be sweet, but after this, it's the tricky story behind this devil and his friends, his family. And his family is big, here on earth. And they are all there. For a long time. Because they are born that way. And I'm born this way, to tell you about the things I know, the things I see, I feel, I hear, I taste, I touch. But I will not swallow any of it. I will not kneel for the biggest boss here in this world. But you people, you will jump. Because you better give your life away to this devil than God. Many people did turn their back to God. And I am welcoming God. I love God. I hold Him. And I never let go again. I told you folks, if God will die in this battle, then I will die with Him. I will not go to the winner. That I think, oh, the devil did win, now I go to the devil because God did die. No, folks. This is how honest you need to be. If you like to be with God, you go all the way for God. Even the day God died, you die. So, how honest will you be? I know that many of you people are not water resistant like that. I know that there will be children of God who will think, when God died, I go with evil because it stayed alive, it did win. Then you are not a real child of God, and this time will come and God will test you. And God will see if you are the fruit of God. God will test all His children, one by one. He did it with me also. He tests me all the time. But hey, I'm still walking with God. If I fall, I ask God, Well, God, I did fall, but I will not fall in the same place again. And God look at me like He will say, I picked the right one. This boy, I picked the right one. So I hope that you listen to this story and that there are more people like me. Don't tell me that I am the only one. I will be very sad. And God more. I know that the way you walk with God, you children of God, is difficult. But I tell you, you will fall many times. But stand up and walk again. It is not an easy way to walk with God, because you need to stop things you love. But it's the wrong love, and you didn't know. And now that God did touch you and wake you up, you start to understand and throw it away, because you don't want it anymore. It don't fit on the way of God, and you know it, so you throw it away. This did happen with me, folks. I did throw away all my movies, I did throw away all my CDs, pop star CDs and all this kind of shit. Everything I throw away. What do not belong to God. And God did not tell me, my son, you need to throw this and that and everything away, because or else you cannot walk with me. No, He leaves me the choice. He did say nothing about it. But it come in my head directly when I did get the knowledge of God, or some knowledge of God. I start to walk with God and throw everything away what is against God. And I know exactly what is against God. And then I come back with idol worshipping, pictures, Buddhas, cotton images, so I throw all away. And it feels good. I show God when I was throwing it away. I told God, do you see this, my Lord? I like to walk on your way, but not with my old stuff. It don't fit. And I saw that God was smiling. He was happy. and he did not tell me that I cannot do this. I just thought, if I like to walk with God, then I need to be clean. So I throw all away. It makes me clean. So I start to clean up my house. My house is the body God wants to live in. That's my house. God lives in my house. And God lives in there because it is clean, innocent, honest, without any lies, with a lot of love. That's why God wants to live in me. So I clean up the house I live in and the house God wants to live in. So everything is clean here. You will find nothing what will be against God. Because I will throw it all away. How expensive it is, it doesn't matter for me. I did throw away for thousands of euros on movies. And I did have a lot of movies. I did throw it in the trash can. I needed 3 big trash cans to take it away. I was happy when I was done, because it was a hell of a job to take all the movies away. But the money, I don't care. The money I did lose on it, I don't care, folks. My house is clean. This is what I care for. And I can tell you, it's a wonderful feeling. It's wonderful when God wants to walk with you, and want to stay with you, and want to touch you, and want to give you love, and want to give you knowledge, and want to give you dreams and visions, and want to open up your eyes, and want to give you knowledge. It's wonderful to know more than normal people, because I'm not normal anymore. I'm a child of God. So I'm different. And I feel it also that way. I feel different than you all. Because God did do it that way. He liked me and He touched me. And I touch Him. I worship the right image, folks. This image is real. This image can help you, can give you things, can heal you. And what is your image doing? Nothing? Right! Nothing. That's why I worship God my Father. And that's the only one I worship. So throw away your stupid cotton images, idols, whatever. Throw it away, or God will take it away from you, but He will do it His way, in His time.